And I walk in and I find a little dachshund named Donald. Now, who names their dog Donald, right? But they brought him out and
take me in your arms, do just what you want. You're the one I trust. I belong to you, and I'll always be around when I need some loving, baby. And I never let you down, let you down, let you down. I'm your song, and you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else, 'cause baby, we got chemistry. You give me feelings that I never knew. This heart of mine will always and forever belong to you. You and me were meant to be as one. The universe has known it all along. Maybe this is where our story starts. Maybe it was written in the stars, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You, me, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You, me.
hey fam, how's it going? It's the Don here. We're still here on Nellis Air Force Base, making a commissary run on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. For those of y'all who've been with the channel a while, you know the commissary and grocery shopping in general is just one of the many places that I allow Peggy to do her thing, and I just sit out in the truck. It's not just grocery shopping either. It's also Target, Ross, Hobby Lobby, the at-home store, Home Goods, Marshalls. Dang, that's that's most stores, I guess. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So Peggy's inside the commissary, and this gives me an opportunity to do what I normally do in this situation. I just sit out here in the truck and just think about stuff, and every once in a while I try to record it. And it's a little segment I like to call Waiting in the Truck for Peggy. But this segment is going to be a little bit different. I got a special guest. Alright fam, so here's my special guest. It's DJ. DJ is looking around for treats right now. So fam, it's DJ. I looked at our last trip to the Vegas Strip, and we didn't close out with a DJ walk or anything. He didn't show up in the video at all. And I know that a lot of you guys are big supporters of this little hairball right here. So I just want to make sure I bring him on today as a special guest. So this episode is going to be called Waiting in the Truck with DJ. There you go. So let me tell y'all a little bit about what's going on. So we came back the other day from the Vegas Strip, and DJ did pretty good. You know, we're a little hesitant to leave DJ in the RV by himself, worried that he might try to hurt himself, because the first time we did that, he tried to hurt himself by like squeezing his head through the kennel and everything. But he doesn't do that anymore. He did a very good job of his taking care of. Look, he's resting now. Hold on a second. I gotta see that. There we go. Yeah, but he did a very good job of just taking care of himself. He scratched up his blanket a little bit, but beyond that, the kennel was in the same place. He didn't tear up any bed, mattress, or anything like that. So he's getting better. So that's good. I want to tell you what happened last night, though. Last night around, it was almost midnight, DJ started crying in his kennel. Now, I don't know, not crying, maybe just whimpering or whatever sound they call it. Well, DJ was a little upset in his kennel last night. And so me being the good doggy parent, I got dressed and tried to take him for a little short walk. He wasn't crying about that. He wasn't crying about the bathroom or anything else. He was crying because his little girlfriend, there's a little female dog across the street from us. They took her out late last night, and he must have caught wind of her or something, or heard her or whatever it was, but he really wanted to get out there. And so I was a little upset with him because that's not what this relationship is supposed to be about. Him crying because he want to go see his girlfriend in the middle of the night. But they sniff each other. It was a little uncomfortable. It was a little uncomfortable, but he had his sniff, did a couple of relieves, and then we brought him back in. I went back to bed and stuff. No big deal now, but he can't keep crying wolf on me. That's not gonna fly. I guess it's time for him to give him a little treat so he can sit up here. You ready? Okay. Yeah. That's it, buddy. That's it. You greedy. You greedy. But DJ has been like glued to my side. What do you call that? Clingy? I guess that's what it is. But so in the morning time, you know, we get up, we go for our little 6 o'clock walk. We come in, I give DJ his little dentist stick for his breath and everything. He eats that really quickly. He loves them. It's like a morning snack to him. That gives me an opportunity to go wash my face and brush my teeth and everything. And then when I come back out into the RV and sit down, he likes to sit on top of my feet, lay down on top of my feet. He warms my feet. I guess I warm him up a little bit too. So it's a mutually beneficial arrangement, that kind of thing. But he is like, every once in a while he gets the zoomies, even when he's inside the RV. And the RV is just not big enough for his little zoomies. So I caught a little shot of it this morning where he was running from the door to get in my lap. Check this out. Yeah. So I be worried about him sometimes because I'm afraid he's gonna run into something or whatever else. So when he gets the zoomies, I gotta make sure I take him out. But if I give him enough exercise during the day, he don't get the zoomies or anything. I still say he's a perfect size dog for the RV. Small enough to sleep in a little kennel or a little bed, but just big enough to not be so poofy. You know, I was worried about having a little girly dog or something like that. DJ is a nice little studly player macho dog, tiny macho dog. A lot of you guys have commented on DJ's hair and his skin and his eyes and everything. DJ looks really shiny and healthy and strong. I'm just giving him good dog food, that Caesar's dog food and stuff, and the occasional pepperoni treats and a little Dentac thing. And of course he gets a checkup. He only had one checkup because I only had him for 5 months, but I give him a checkup every 3 months. So he should, look at him falling asleep. He's like, oh. But DJ is a healthy, strong dog. I feel really, really good. I feel really, really blessed to have him. I've been working on some little stickers and little magnets and stuff, some designs that we're gonna be including when we bring our merch out and stuff. A lot of people said they would like to see some DJ on our merch and stuff, so I'm gonna make sure I include him in there because, hey, just gotta admit it, this is a good looking dog. But anyway, that's about all I have for you right now, fam. Just in this special edition of Waiting in the Truck with DJ. We'll see you guys later. Say bye, DJ. Say bye. All right, fam. Hey, what's up, fam? It is the next morning. It's only like 8 o'clock, 8:30. and I'm already on DJ's second walk. We had nothing else to do. We got up at 6:15, went on our little walk, did everything he needed to do. And then it got bored and it got a little boring 2 hours later. So we like, hey, let's go for another walk. And this gives me a chance to have a little talk about DJ. Let's talk about this RV dog on this huge adventure with us. Now, for those of y'all who've been following us for a while, y'all know I fell in love with a French bulldog named Nugget. We were at Mayport, our favorite place, and I can't even remember Nugget's owner. That's sad. I remember the dog, but not the owner. But Nugget was a little chunky little French bulldog who was real quiet, climbed the steps in and out of the RV and everything, and was very playful and stuff. He'll retrieve a ball and everything. I was like, man, I wasn't even thinking about getting the dog, but Nugget was so dang cute. And so I told everybody, you know what, y'all? I'm getting a French bulldog. And I got a lot of information about that, some warnings and some support. And then we saw the expense and everything. And then somebody said, please consider a rescue dog. And I was like, well, you know, most rescue dogs have problems. That was my mindset. Most rescue dogs have problems, but we wouldn't go look anyway because it was a good thing to do. And I went to a few shelters and I saw mostly some bad shaped pit bulls and some other dogs like that, and some dogs that been through a lot. And I just wasn't ready to take on that kind of commitment to an animal with health problems and things like that. But I kept on looking anyway. And then I get to Noah's Ark in Columbus, Georgia. It's a no-kill rescue shelter. Fantastic place, fantastic place. And I walk in and I find a little dachshund named Donald. Now, who names their dog Donald, right? But they brought him out and he jumped on me and he climbed all over me and he was looking all over my face like I had peanut butter on my face. Uh-oh. Come on by, come on by. That's energy right there, boy.
And on our way down here, we were at a truck stop.
Yeah.
And she got going like this, and I let go of her leash by accident.
Woo.
And here we are in a rest area with about a dozen semi trucks moving.
Wow.
And I said, Ayla, stop. And she just sat down.
Hey fam, I'm back. We just ran into Ed and his little Bermudoodle. It's Burmese and Poodle. Ayla. Now Ayla has some serious energy. She's only 18 weeks old and she had a serious case of the zoomies. I mean, DJ wanted to play with her, but DJ just don't have, you know, DJ's almost 6, so he don't have the energy like Ayla have. But she just ran around and stuff like that. But anyway, as I was saying, when they brought DJ out, we just immediately kind of like, he really accepted me immediately and stuff. And so I still wasn't sure. And they said we could take him home for 3 nights just to see how well he does in the RV, see if he can get used to the RV. And because the first thing he did when he got to the RV was he peed on it. He peed in the RV. So that wasn't a great start or anything, but I took him outside. He stayed so close to my feet. I even took the leash off and he wouldn't get no more than 2 feet away from me. He was like connected to me or something. But everybody kept telling me, thank goodness, they said, hey, those dogs, when they get comfortable, they're gonna take off and run. So make sure you keep them on a leash. Don't fall for that, not gonna go anywhere kind of thing. So I didn't, we got him a good little leash. And before the 3 days was up, I knew I wasn't taking them back. No chance, no chance. So hey, I just want to encourage you guys, if you're considering a pet, make sure you check out a few rescue shelters. Don't give up on the first one. Hopefully you find something that works out good for you and stuff, but he's been a great addition to our life. So right now, we're walking around this little perimeter they have around the RV park here. I'm going to be doing an RV park review. Just give you guys a full view of the layout and everything like that, and what kind of amenities they offer, and the ups and downs about it and stuff. But that's probably gonna be in my next video. But I love this little track here. It's got plenty of little stations for like cleanup bags and everything, and people have been doing a very good job. I think I've only seen 2 uncleaned up messes. If I had a scoop, I would have picked them up myself. Come on, DJ. Hey, good morning. But yeah, it's a nice little track here. You can get in a good mile, I think, just walking around it. Maybe a little more than that. It's a pretty good sized RV park. It's got like 200 plus spots. Yeah. So now, of course, we had some growing pains and all. When we first got him, I'll take him out for walks at like 6 in the morning. Now, you know, these RV parks have quiet hours. And DJ was a barker. If he saw another dog, he was gonna bark. If he saw a person, he was gonna bark. And so I considered getting a muzzle for him and stuff, but I would usually pick him up. If I picked him up, he would stop barking. So I would have to take him out of the RV, pick him up for a while until we cleared people and stuff. And then we got out far enough away to where I could put him down, and it wouldn't be a bark thing. But after enough time, you know, I disciplined when he barked and just told him no, and told him to stop it and everything. And then eventually he started barking less, and now he hardly barks at all. Not at people unless they try to pet him without his permission and stuff, without letting them smell their hand first, or they try to scratch him without him knowing what's going on. So he still has a little bit of that, but for the most part, completely bark-free days. Another thing is he bonded with me really, really tightly, which meant that he wasn't so close with Peggy. And for a while there, he was not so friendly towards Peggy. But after he realized that Peggy's gonna be there every day, she wasn't going anywhere, he would go up to her. You know, Peggy gave him a couple of treats too. And then Peggy would let a bacon piece drop while she's cooking and everything. And so DJ got into her really, really quickly. And now, as soon as Peggy walks out the bedroom, whenever that is, whenever she walks out of the bedroom, it might be 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, or whatever else it is. But as soon as she comes out, DJ greets her with a lick on the back of her calf. She says she hates that, but she always laughs. So I think that's cool. But they got a pretty good relationship right now. She's always giving him a treat. She can't even go to Starbucks without getting him a pup cup or anything like that. So she can pretend that this ain't her dog too. But she's right there. Now, she hasn't picked up any poop yet. Oh, yes, she did. Yes, she did. She did at one time. So, yeah, she took him on a walk and he pooped and she picked it up. So, hey, they coming around. They've really gotten really close together and stuff. So that's cool. Let's keep this walk going. Hey, the last thing I want to talk about is our most recent hurdle with DJ. He doesn't like being left alone. Now, the first time we left him alone in Memphis, Tennessee. We went to go do some sightseeing and stuff. And when we came back, he had really scratched up his nose pretty bad and the top of his head from trying to squeeze his head out of the kennel and stuff. And he had made a mess in there, and he tore up whatever he can get his hands and his teeth on. So the first time it was bad. We was like, we're not gonna be able to leave this dog in the RV by itself anymore. But somebody said, no, you just gotta keep trying to leave a little toy in there, maybe leave one of Don's old t-shirts or whatever, and maybe leave some music on or TV on. And we tried all of that, and each time it got a little better and better until this most recent time. all he did was scratch up his blanket a little bit. He doesn't love being left alone. He doesn't love it still, but he can handle it. And we try to keep it to under 3 hours and stuff. So that part, that was my biggest concern for a while there. That first time in Memphis, I was like, man, we might not ever be able to go anywhere on our own without taking him. But he's grown, he's learned. So let's go ahead and head on back to the RV, fam, and see you in the next clip. Hey, how's it going, fam? So it's about 3 hours later, the sun is high, and we was inside the RV feeling nice and comfortable when DJ reminded me it's time for his after lunch walk. Now, I don't know if y'all noticed, but DJ and I, we walk about 4 times a day. We got an early morning walk, then there's the after lunch walk, which is around this time. Then there's the 6 o'clock walk when it cools off. And then we got our 8:30 walk, which is the last chance to poop walk. That's what I call it. So DJ helps me get the steps in. So he reminded me of the walk by putting both his paws on my knee. That's his that's a way of saying, hey, let's go outside, Don. If you wanted something to eat, he'll hold up one paw. But that's usually when he smells something in the kitchen or something. That's his begging paw. But this little dude has got me out. So I appreciate you guys taking this little tag with me and DJ today. Let me share some of my thoughts and everything about him. We got some merch up. We've been talking about having the merch up. We're starting to put it up on the Etsy page, so I'll make sure I put a link in the description. But until the next video, fam, from Peggy, myself, and DJ, we just want to remind you guys to go out there and do something good for yourself. And for others as well. Y'all take it easy, fam.
Take me in your arms, do just what you want. You're the one I trust. I belong to you, and I'll always be around.